A common respiratory virus among children overwhelming hospitals across the country and some in our area right now. RSV can lead to serious illness in young children if left untreated.
Joining us right now with what symptoms to look for, when to get medical attention, Dr. Harpreet Pall, professor of the Department of Pediatrics at Hackensack Meridian School of Medicine. Nice to have you with us, Dr. Pall.
It's a pleasure being here this morning.
So Hackensack has 2 children's hospitals. What are you seeing right now in your hospitals with RSV?
Well, we're seeing an increase in children who have RSV, and that's different than prior to the pandemic.
In what way, doctor?
It's coming earlier in the year. So typically RSV happens over the winter, starts in November, occurs throughout the winter for kids. And this year, it's happening as early as a couple of months ago, and now we're seeing cases starting to rise.
That is quite interesting. So what are the reasons as to why it would start earlier this year and as you've seen last year too?
That is very interesting. And we believe it's a combination of a lack of exposure to kids during the pandemic to viruses that are circulating. So RSV being a very common virus, the common virus that causes the cold. So during the pandemic, kids may not have been exposed to as many viruses. And also now, we're getting to the post-pandemic phase. So we're back in the open, we're with each other. And that combination, we believe, is leading to an increase earlier in the year than typical for RSV.
Okay, so what can parents see in their kids that would determine, hey, yes, this is RSV? And when should they need to seek medical attention?
Yeah, good question. So with RSV, it's in older kids and adults, it would be a typical cold. But in infants or those children who have premorbid conditions, so for example, if they're really premature, if they have immune problems, it can lead to serious illness. And if infants or kids who are compromised have high fevers, if they're breathing in distress, so if their noses are flaring or if their chests are breathing very rapidly, then that's a sign of concern. The other thing to watch out for is dehydration. So kids and infants who have RSV can become dehydrated quickly. So always be on vigilant for those symptoms. And if that's happening in your infant, then talk to your pediatrician or go to your local emergency room.
Connecticut seems to be really having a problem over there. I think they're thinking of calling in the National Guard. Why are they in such a predicament and Jersey's not?
It's a great question. Here at Hackensack Meridian Health, we do have the benefit of having 2 children's hospitals, and our health system has watched what is happening around the country, and they're taking proactive steps to be sure that we're fully ready for what may happen over the winter.
Do you think this RSV thing has anything to do with COVID, with flu shots? What should we be doing right now to safeguard our kids?
Excellent question. So right now, it's important for parents to get their kids vaccinated for flu and for COVID. Both of those diseases have vaccinations. RSV does not have a vaccination. I think it's also important that if you're sick, don't go around other people. So for parents who might be sick with a cold themselves, to do what they can to protect their kids. And if their kids are sick, not to send them to school. So I think that's really important. Plus hand hygiene, really important to continue washing hands when exposed to other people. And it's important to teach our kids about that as well.
Yeah, I like how we say, hey, if you're sick, just stay home or don't send the kids to school. Like you would think that that's just understood, but
well, because parents have to go to work, so that's an issue.
It's a problem. It's definitely a challenge, and I hope that we're going to be able to get through this over the next couple of months.
Right, Dr. Harpreet Pall, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your knowledge with us this morning. We appreciate it.
Truly my pleasure.
Okay.